You're listening to podcasternews.com.
Welcome to the LA Story Podcast with Stevie Wilson.
Maybe it really comes down to the concept of big pharma. When you have the ability to hit 400,000 journalists by pressing send, okay, knowing full well that 399,999 of them are not going to give a crap about whatever BS release you're sending out, maybe it comes down to actually helping the journalists and giving them the right information. Maybe that's where the tools that we have so many of, the Twitters and the Facebooks, could actually come in handy for a change. Average person goes on Facebook and interacts with 3% of their network. 3% of their network. That means 97% of the people you add on Facebook, you don't give a shit about. And you know what? You're all like, oh, that's true. Think about it. It really, really is. The guy you met at the bar last week, you said, oh, Facebook me. I'm talking to you. And you're like, and you're like, who on Facebook you? Are you ever going to really give a crap about what he's doing with his stupid rugby friends? Of course you're not. Okay? But we add them anyway. And you're not going to be able to change that. What's going to happen, though, is the people that you wind up adding, you're going to start paying a lot more attention to the ones you care about. And that's going to change the very fabric of what social networking is. So what is social media? What is social networking? Like I said, it's the ability to screw up much quicker to a much larger audience. Just because the tools are there doesn't mean you should use them. I'll tell you a story. And I'm going to get into sort of 4 rules that are kind of worth paying attention to. My dad, and God love him, he's a brilliant jazz musician. He's a Grammy-nominated jazz musician. He had a song in the 70s that he lost to the Bee Gees. He's staying alive, which is but you know, he's a brilliant jazz. He taught me to scat when I was like 2 years old, like before I learned to talk. Like my mom would spend all day teaching me how to talk, and my dad would teach me how to scat, and that's what I remember. It really pissed off my mom. But you know, just because he's a great jazz musician doesn't mean he's a carpenter. Yet that wouldn't stop him every year in the 70s from going to Sears and buying whatever the hell the latest tool was. The Sawmaster 6000, whatever the hell he bought, you know. He'd come into the kitchen, whether he'd disappear in the basement. We wouldn't see him for like 3 days. We know he was alive, we would go, damn it! You know, we know he was alive. 3 days later, he'd come out with like this. 80,000 subscribers right now who love the fact that 3 times a day they get information that can help them. And it's nothing more than a help. But on the same note, advertisers are thrilled to say if 80,000 people who are going to buy their jelly beans or their Focus Media Services or whatever it is they're selling. And I got to tell you, you guys click on those ads, like our open rate on an ad is above the industry average by a factor of 14. And that's because I've tried to create it as a family. And it really, yes, it helps you. And yeah, you know that clicking on those ads, if you can buy something from Joe or buy something from Joe the Howard member, and it keeps Howard free to help you, you're going to do it for that, and everyone wins. So think about that. How can you work on things that make everyone win? I'll leave you with sort of my predictions for the future, which isn't as scary as you might imagine, but it's kind of fun. And then I can take questions. Unfortunately, I got a 3:50 flight, so I can probably stick around for a few minutes afterwards, and at some point I can get my butt back to New York. But I'll leave you with this. Remember I mentioned that we talked about 3% of our Facebook people. Right now, I have 5,000 friends, just about 5,000 friends on Facebook, and I can't go above that. That's going to have to change soon. And the reason is because we're moving towards one society with one network. All right? How many are on LinkedIn? Okay, now if you're on LinkedIn and not on Facebook, raise your hand. It's the number one rule because Facebook's just too, you know, it's much like it's for kids, and LinkedIn is much professional, much more professional than LinkedIn. You ever got any business on LinkedIn? No? No? Okay. One person? One person. So one person out of a room full. The problem is that LinkedIn, in their effort to become very professional, has become way too professional. And you post a resume, and then you post 10 things from people who are kissing your ass and say, I'm very sure. If I embezzled from you, got your daughter pregnant, and bolted up the town to your car, chances are I'm not even going to bother asking you for recommendations. So therefore, I kind of take those recommendations on LinkedIn with a grain of salt. But I look at what you're posting on Facebook, and I look at what your friends are posting, and I see your friends are. And not only do I want to know that you're not an idiot, I want to know that your friends aren't an idiot. I want to know that you're not associated. Okay, because what we're coming down to is one society, one world. The concept of, well, LinkedIn will be for professional, and Facebook will be for personal, is going away. And I had this conversation, I was talking to a bunch of NYU students on this past Saturday, a PRSA event in New York, and volunteered to go and talk to them, and they said, well, I think you're full of it. I have my profile set up private. Like, really? Like, anyone here friends with this guy? One of them like, raised his hand, like, get next to him. Like, so you can see all his photos, right? Took a $100 bill in my wallet. I'm like, here's $100. Can I look at the photos for 5 seconds? He's like, sure.
Thanks for joining Stevie Wilson on LA Story. Feel free to check out other podcasts and videos. Bookmark it now. www.la-story.com.